Hello and welcome along to the third and final part of the Ramco auction video tour for July's main auction here at Ramco. I'm Ben from the sales team, and we already have parts 1 and 2 that covered up to lot 1409 in the auction, and we'll make a start here at 410 with our ad boards tamper-proof double notice board there, which we have one at 1412 as well in the box just at the back there, and in front of that is a office dry whiteboard. So if I turn behind me, just look at this first section. We've got some refrigeration equipment, some catering equipment as we go through. So as I said, the other two parts are now live on our Facebook page and our YouTube page. So if you're watching on Facebook, if you check out our YouTube page, we've got all sorts of different videos on there that we do for our individual lots and some other bits and pieces. So if you check that out, we're on YouTube. If you search for Ramco UK, that's our name on there, if you like, our tag, so you'll be able to find us. And then if you're watching on YouTube, again, we're Ramco UK Limited or LTD on Facebook, so you can find us there. Okay, so at 1434 we did feature one of these in the first part. We've got an egg row 1. This is the bean to cup coffee machine, which again we did want to have one earlier in part 1 of the auction video. I believe it was within the lot 400 region from memory. So, as I mentioned in the first part as well, we've got some Scotsman ice cube makers, ice machines. Have some more in this part of the auction as well. So it never ceases to amaze us, all the different types of items we get in the auction. And if you've stuck with us all the way through the videos, which I thank you for if you have, we still carry on that trend of different types of items in the auction. We've got a nice piece here, the Turbo Chef High H Batch 2 oven there. It's a lovely piece of equipment. Excuse the noise in the background, we're just near our goods in row here at Ramco. So yeah, apologies for the noise, just offloading a lorry there. Yes, we've got some more Scotsman's items here, as you can see, in great condition. We've got the water coolers here. We've got 3 of those, 1452 to 1454. Some more of the Scotsman ice makers there. Got the different models. Got the AC 56, and then you've got the NU 300 AS there. And we did feature some machines like this earlier in the auction. Some different types here and some more of the same, like this one at 1461. And at 1468 here we have the Hobart CNEA rack dishwasher. I'll just stand back a little bit for these. Stand back as far as I can. Some metal style lockers. And we have some Martin Max 700 wash lights in these cases. They're all pictured. And I'll just show you here. I mentioned this earlier in the other videos we had. Got two of these here. They've got the Yamaha O2R digital recording console units. We've got two at lot 1482 and 1483. And then in these lots here, we've got them packaged and ready to go for dispatch. But in this one at 1484, we have some white trees that were used in the Eurovision 2023 Grand Final. So these are from a performance Shum by Goe. They were a Ukrainian contestant in 2020, and these trees were used in that performance in the backdrop there. So they're all ready for dispatch there. So a bit of Eurovision history there, which is great. And also these two lots here, we've got 1485 and 1486. So 1485, we've got two wheat sheaf stage decorations. These were used in a Ukrainian contestant from 2014's performance in the semi-final 2 of the Eurovision competition. United by Music, the performance was. So you'll see these all pictured, but again we've got them ready for dispatch. But they're all pictured at lot 1485 if you're interested. And then at 1486 in this box here we have an outfit worn during that same performance as well. So that is at lot 1485. Again, we've got that on a mannequin in the pictures at 1486 should you be interested. And then these steps here, another piece of Eurovision history. These were used on the semi-final as well. So that's at lot 1487. And then here, if I just stand up here, you'll be able to see the shape of them. The sort of Eurovision heart logo. We have 4 tables that were used in the seating areas in the main arena for the Eurovision as well. So there's some really nice pieces relating to Eurovision this year. Bit of Eurovision history, bit of UK history with it being held in Liverpool in the UK. And then just as we go past these adjustable beds here, we have 2 of the prop drums. We did have some featured earlier in the auction. These were used in Sam Ryder's performance in the grand final of Eurovision this year over in Liverpool. And we're very, very fortunate to have Eurovision equipment in and do a Eurovision auction earlier this year, last month, which was great. So yeah, they'll be part of history there, which is brilliant. Again, apologies for the sound in the background. I will have a word later on because I know I'm supposed to be filming, so but it is a working operation here at Ramco, so you know, we've got more exciting pieces coming in. So as you can see here, we've got a host of lab equipment. We are putting these into the auction again as they've not met their reserve prices. So if you missed out last time, and we have some lab equipment there. We've got your PCR workstation and your liquid handler here, and then the your analyzer. So plenty of pieces of kit there relating to laboratory work. And then in these boxes here we've got some COVID face visors, pallets worth there, and some more like we featured earlier, some of the aprons as in these boxes here, and some more of the Stella Meta filters, all usual lots within our auction that we featured recently. And then we have some more lab equipment with the incubators here, and just in the early 1500s should you be interested in those and need a bookmark for where they are in the auction. We have a guitar head amp there from HH Electronic, the VS Musician. And then just below this here at 1513 we have the HH Electronic 215BL base cabinet there. And as we make our way around here at lot 1516, it's what the contents of these long span cages is basically sort of display fridge doors essentially, but if you're interested in that, there is specification on exactly for what fridges they are. And then we have some air beam shelter kits in these two long spans here, which again, if you're interested, all the details of what parts are in there are in the lots. We have some air beam shelters right near the end of the auction as well, should you be interested in those incredible pieces of kit. Okay, so we've got some gym equipment again. We'll feature some more just a little bit further down this aisle, but from here we've got a Life Fitness pulley machine at 1518 as well as 1519 as well, and then we have some gym multi-stations. As you can see, they're all ready for dispatch and ready to go. So if you're interested in those, we had in the previous video featured lots of gym equipment, enough to start your own gym should you want to do something like that. So yeah, we've got all sorts of equipment. As you can see here, we've got some lighting rigs as well on the meat racks there. These are the Starlet 1000 watt lights, so really good bits of kit. Make our way over to the gym equipment here with what we've got. So we're just coming into the goods in row section again, so it might be a little noisy, so apologies in advance. So again, got your cross trainers and your bikes as well, all with your top quality makes like Technogym. Really good bits of kit. And as we make our way down these sections here, just to show exactly what we've got in here, we've got some tie straps in this lot here, just so you're not looking at a bare box. Okay. And then as we make our way down this section here, so we have an array of different bits of sort of audio equipment and flight cases. So as it sits, we're just looking at the flight cases at the moment. Got some long ones here as well. Janitorial trolleys, we have featured these the past few months. We have some more this month should you be interested in those. And then in this equipment here, 1556 through to 1558, we've got some satellite equipment. So we've got dish support and dish tripod and the actual dish itself here at 1558. Okay, so we've got more janitorial equipment as we make our way down here. And then in these boxes here we have an array of library books like we featured earlier. And some foam tubes in here at 1558. Okay, so again some flight cases, but some have items in there 1574 here at the end in the blue case. This long one here, we have some electro voice subwoofers, so if you're interested in those, we have extensive pictures. And then just to the side of this we have a Christie Roadster HD 20kJ projector in the padded foam case there. So coming into the stillage area here, I have miscellaneous goods again. Some more of the library books as before, just sort of miscellaneous books. We try to picture as many as we can so you can see what's included in the lots as well. Some more cable. We featured this sort of cable right at the start of the auction, so if you did miss out there later in the afternoon at the late 1500s, there's another opportunity for those. So again, I know there's a lot of items in these stillages, but this will just give an idea on the back of the pictures that you're looking at the lots if you're interested, just to give you an idea of the volume and the size of the lots within the order. So we've got one lot here at 1600, which is some PPE easy gowns, and the same for 1601 as well. Okay, so we make our way back into the wider aisle here. Got some television magazines here, collection from 1950 all the way through to 2007 there. So some unique pieces. And in these flight cases here we have some multi-core looms. 16 input ones, and this end one here we've got two 32 input and output ones. Please note that with these lots that these long spans are not included in the sale. Do stipulate that in our terms. So what we'll do with these sort of items is we will get them out of the lots, consolidate them down and pack them where necessary. Some table desk bases there, and some more of the HDT beam shelter accessories there. And then we have several lots of mattresses running from 1617 all the way through to 1622 here, and then some more of the accessories from the air beam shelters, the HDT shelters. Okay, so this is a very narrow aisle. If you've watched these videos regularly, you'll know that it gets a bit of a squeeze down here, so bear with us. A very, very narrow angle. You can see an array of office chairs here, look to be in good condition. Then we have some more tasky equipment here. We've got some carpet extraction machines, and then some mechanical floor scrubbers as well. Got one lot here with these whiteboards on there. And as we make our way down to this Bang & Olufsen Beer Vision TV, we have some of the Electro Voice speakers again inside these blue fly cases. So in our Hall 2 part of the auction, just coming on to the final aisle, up and down, and then we have some items in our 5th hall here at Ramco. So we have Bay 1 and Bay 2 that are predominantly for our auctions, and we have Bay 3, which is our processing area, so where all the stock comes in we process into stock, and we store the items there ready to load in to our halls. And we've got Hall 5 or Bay 5, which is for our storage sort of area for overflow, if you like, and I'll have some racking in there to store items. And then in Bay 5 we have our smaller supplementary sales and dedicated item auctions, and then also if we need any, if there is any space that would allow, we pop some more items in from this auction, which we have this time. So once we've finished in here, we'll pop down there so you can see what we've got in that part of the auction as well. Okay, so as we move down here, we've got some HP 5890 Series 2 gas chromatographs with the accessories. They're lots 1687 and 1688 respectively. And we kind of, after these items here, we move on to some smaller shelf items. So as you can see there, we've got the Premier xylophone frame. So we've got some musical instruments following on from the xylophone in this part of the auction as well, should you be interested in any musical instruments. Got some bass guitars a little bit further up at the end of this aisle in this hall. So as you can see, we've got some instruments here. We've got the Boosie and Hawk Sovereign flugelhorn here at 1705, and then the French horn from Hans Hoyt. Some Sony HDRP 620 digital HD camcorders in those bags at 1711, 1712. And here we have, just come down a sec, we've got some Buffett crampon clarinets. These are B flat clarinets, and the treble cases, and they're 1715 through to 1718. And then we've got some more of the flugelhorn. That's 1727, 1728. These are B flat ones as well. Okay, and here it's 1738. We have some military bugles. I just note they are as spares. 1739. Another B flat clarinet from Buffett crampon. Then we have a post horn, and then inside this case here we have a B flat cornet from JP, and some more of the Buffett crampon clarinets as well. you can see, we've got plenty of the power solve battery cabinets, and also the uninterrupted power supplies here, should you be in the market for some of those. Got plenty of those in the auction, as we have in the past. And we've got some of the remote switches here. Got plenty of those as well. Okay, so these are the sort of items that we could send via parcel force. As I explained in part 2, the first parcel £16, any parcel thereafter £8. But if the parcels themselves are 30 kilos or more, we send with an alternative supplier, UPS or Tufnells or somebody like that that can post for us. We can't take a gram over 30 kilo with one parcel with parcel force, so we'll try to distribute the weight over another parcel if we can to keep the cost down. But if it's one item that's over 30 kilo, then we'd have to send it with a different supplier. But again, if you're unsure, we can give you a price to help with your bids, but generally we use parcel force predominantly for parcels and smaller items, which comes in at £16, and then any parcels after that will be £8. So if you have 3, it will be £32 in total. Okay, so as I come behind me, we have an array of laptops. We've got some older Apple Macs and some Dell Latitude computers. If you're interested, they start from lot 1823. So again, got plenty of computing equipment in the auction this month as well, which we have featured in the last few months. Okay, so just on these shelving units here, from lot 1852, everyone go down to here to lot 1860. We have the Microclean SureGuard 3 coveralls, and they've got integrated feet as well, and they're all size small. We've got 25 pieces per box. Some more down here as well, 1880. Okay, so plenty of different types of equipment we have here at Ramco again this month for you. Safe to say something for everyone really, as we go through some more audio and lighting equipment here. Premier marching tom drums there. They run up from 1928 to 1931. Okay, so we're in the final part of Hall 2 now, the final half row if you like. And at 1947 we have some of the ammo tins, and at 48 sorry, the ammo tins that we featured regularly. We've got the M2A1 ammo tins here at 1947, there's 120 of those, and then we have 56 of the PA 120 ammo tins here at 1948. You see more IT accessories as we come through the mid 1900s now. Should you be interested in any of these pieces of equipment? Some catering spares in here, which features some fan guards, some heating mats, some fascia frontage, fridge door seals, some oven glass as well. Okay, so in this little section here we do have some musical instruments as well, so should you be interested, we've got some really nice pieces in here, and we've got some 6-string acoustic guitars from Hofner and Artisania Admira. We've got some empty Besson tuba cases, and then just at the back there we have some carve-in bass guitars, 5-string bass guitars, really nice pieces. So if you're interested in those, we have extensive pictures on them. And then carrying on the sort of bass guitar theme, we have a whole lot here with some musical bits on. We've got the Warwick Sweet bass amp speaker with the cover there, the rock bag cover, and next to it there we've got the Mark Bass mini amp, really good solid musical equipment. And then you've got your multi-core section there, and as we just come along here we have a PreSonus Studio Live audio mixer at 1974 in the case there, and another Besson tuba case. Okay, so a quick lot check here at 1996 as we move into our Bay 5 section. Got a core bench there and some more gym equipment as we make our way down. As you can see, some in better condition than others, so I would say kind of in the spares and repair realm with these treadmills. Good quality Technogym treadmills, but as you can see they've seen better days. In 2002 we've got a kneeling easy chin up here from Technogym, the MB91. So again, plenty of gym gear in the auction this month. Church Pew and Neela there at lots 2008 and 2009. And then we'll just make our way down here. Some lots of fiberboard, 2016 through to 2018. And we're into our goods in row, or the noisy section. Where we have forklifts and trucks and all sorts of bits and bobs going on. As you can see here, from 2037, just here with the Young Heinrich pump truck. We've got an array of different sack trucks and pump trucks as we go through here just now. And then we have a sort of bespoke wooden transport trolley there. All the dimensions are on there should you be interested. The Semper fume cabinet there, that's the SP model, 230 volt. And then we have three separate lots here. We have 2042, 43 and 44. We've got some heavy duty armoured cable, 2 core. So all the specs are on there, including the weight of each individual lot should you be interested there, 2042 through to 2043. And we have at lot 2045 some Ford Ranger Wild Track rear spoilers, and then we just come past our stacker again to lot 2046, relisted, unfortunately not met reserve, so we're on again. This is the Florigo Counterset E4MQT frying range, not flying range, frying range. We featured this a few months now. It's back in again. As I say, reserve not met, so we'll pop it through again. Just so to put it in perspective, this is just over 4.8 meters long, 1.3 meters wide, and then a height of just over 1.7 meters. Make it to the outside part of our auction now, so I'll just do a quick lot check at 2048 here. We have the a long sort of tined pallet trucks at 2049 and 2048 there. And then we've not got as much this month. We've still got a few little bits of stainless steel catering furniture, which have been a regular feature of our auctions for the past few years. So any of this sort of equipment, you're looking just before the 2050 region should you be interested in those. All the specification, the dimensions, and exactly what these things are in the lot listings themselves, but at least this just gives you another dimension to our pictures on there, so you can get an appreciation for the size. You see a Luton box vehicle there in the background, and just compare size with this sort of corner unit here. And then we have some more pallet trucks here outside. And then as we come round, we've got an array here of canoes. As you can see, we've got the Mad River canoes. These are the Explorers, the Legends as well. So 2079 in front of us here, the first one. This is the Explorer, and you've got the Legend behind at lot 2079 the Explorer, 2080 the Legend, and then behind have a Discovery 158 canoe there at 2081, and then behind it we have an XL Vanguard 535 inflatable boat on the trailer here. It's an ALKO Cobra single axle trailer, no outboard on this I'm afraid. I'll show you a bit closer in. It's just over 5.3 meters long by a width of 2.2 meters. You see the trailer there that it's on. And then just below us here we have another of the canoes. This time this is an Allagash canoe. And then we have some of the Dagger kayaks here. Got your M7.5, M8.5, and then two Katanas here at the end, and they run from 2084 through to 2087. Some wheelie bin assemblies again. A regular feature in our auction the past few months. Just bear in mind some have not got the lids, as you can see. And we did have loads of these at one point, but we've got some more in. We've not had some for a while. These are your CNU 317E ammo boxes. 9 per lot here, 2 lots at 2097 and 2098 respectively. Just going past our lot 3 and 4 as we saw in part 1. So here we have, this is lot 2104. This is our 30-foot Porter Store steel security container, which has power. You've got a consumer unit in there, 36 watt lighting. I've got it open at the end, so we'll just show you inside. You can see huge unit inside here with your lighting. Solid floor, as you can hear. There's your electrical consumer box. So that's that's our lot at 2104. Then through to 2105 to 2110. You've got an array of extendable ladders, 45 rung in total, 3 sections. I've definitely picked the right day to do the outside part of the auction. Absolutely glorious out here at the moment. Okay, so I've featured these the past few months. Within these long spans here you've got the 5-tier metal shelving units. So there's 20 lots here inside here. The 5 shelved, as I say, 5-tiered, which they will come disassembled upon winning those lots. And as we just make our way here, so this first pallet you see on the floor with some support bases, and then the 2 pallets just at the side. This is a sorry, a plane going over. This is a 5-a-side sort of football surround. It's from Erhard Sport, and it's called the Soccerena. So dimensions really were unknown because, as you can see, it's not been assembled. This is how it came into us. But we took extensive pictures, but again that just puts it into a little bit of perspective how big it all is together, and sort of seeing it in video format as opposed to the pictures. And then we featured these recently in the auction. We have some more. We've got 2 in this month. These are non-expandable shelter kits. Got 1 there and 1 there. These are at lots 21, 48 and 49. So again, all the dimensions and everything like that are all in the description for those lots and exactly what comes in. And then as we just make our way back up this way, got more of the 5-tier shelving units, 8 lots in total in there. And then we have some stillages here, actual stillages that we do have for sale in the auction. So they're 2158 and 2161. And then we have some more stillages without the sides, as you can see here. We've got a lot of 4 at 2162, 5 at 63, and then 6 at 63 and 5 at 64. And here we have our air beam shelters, as I spoke about earlier in the video. We've got at lot 2165 these HDT air beam shelters. When assembled, you're looking at around nearly 10 meters in length, 6.5 meters wide, and a height of 3.4 meters tall. So we have assembled these when it wasn't so windy and a little bit nicer earlier in the year, so we've got them all pictured for you in the lot should you be interested in those. And here at lot 2169 we've got the Bridger 10,000 litre diesel tank. Got roller shutter access on the right hand side there, and then inside there's an integrated Piuzzi 70 MC self-service pump here. I'll just show you around the unit as a whole so you can see it. As you can see, it's a hefty old unit. As you can appreciate, a 10,000 litre tank inside there as well. And then just to the side here, a 2170. Really exciting sort of portable building here. 18-foot accommodation cabin. Got a single door. And the good thing about this as well is you've got the electrics fitted inside. So as we go in, show you inside. As you can see, all kitted out with power supplies. There's even a heater there that needs to be mounted back on the wall. And then your fuse panel. And it looks to be pretty sound in condition. So that's our lot 2170, your 18-foot portable building, or container rather. And we have at lot 2171 17 support tie down weights. These are 500 kilo weights. So as you can see there, across 4 pallets. That is our lot 2171. Here at lot 2173 we've got a WPU unit, the water purification unit. We've got the accessories, which includes a little generator, pump, jerry cans, collapsible water tank, hose and connectors. We've got extensive pictures on the unit itself here, and we'll just take you inside where we have everything in the long spans that's included in the sale. So here are the accessories for lot 2173, the WPU unit. I'll pop the light on there so you can see inside there. Got the pump assembly, and then the hosing just inside there. So here we have 12 lots from 2174 through to 2185. We did sell these in our previous 2 auctions. We have some more, as you can see here. So you've got the shipping crates with the eye bolts that are 1650 by 920 by 670 mil. So one supply from this little collection here. So yeah, I'll just so you can just see the sides as well. You've got the handles there as well on the sides, and then the eye bolts, as I said. So they run from lots 2174 through to 2185. So in these crates here, you've got two separate lots there, and then we have another two lots. We have another smaller one in the background there in the shed behind us. But the bigger crates here, you've got lot 2186, which is just to my left here. Inside the shipping crate, if you're interested, we have a WB and AD Morgan Culligan High Flow 9 filter model, UF72. So this is the crate that it comes in, just for haulage purposes. You've got a length of 2.1 meters, or just over, and then they're 2.5 meters deep and 3.2 meters tall. So very, very big items, but they're ready for dispatch. So if you're interested, they are all pictured. You got the small one here, which is the Culligan type harness HF9 UR48 automatic high flow filter model UR48, and the sizes for these for shipping a bit smaller, as you can see, but 1.8 meters long by just over 1.5 meters in depth, and then 2.6 meters high, or just over. So they are big items to ship, but if you are interested in these lots, we do have pictures of the contents in there, but we've obviously put the things back on so they are ready for dispatch. Thank you for tuning into our latest auction video. I've been Ben from the sales team. If you need any more information, give us a call on 01754 880 880 or send us an email at sales@ramco.co.uk. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you for the next video.